You guys, before we do get into the video, I just want to say, I know DB Online did this video literally about half an hour to an hour ago, but I literally was doing the same video. Fair enough, it's only 5 spots and tricks. It's just annoying because everything's going to be copying, but I'm really not. I was literally just doing the video myself, but unfortunately he's done the same thing at the same time. And I've even looked at some of the spots and they are similar. So that's a little disclaimer. Not all of them the same, but still, fair enough. Let's just get straight into it and I hope you do enjoy. Yo guys, what is going on and welcome back to another Rainbow Six Siege video. Now, I've spent the last few days not re-uploading. To be fair, I've just been going out, but you know, it's hard for me to upload because I'm not always around at home anymore and I'm kind of traveling a lot lately. But you know, I'm back to school in like the next few days, so hopefully while I go back to school, I can edit and record while I'm at school, hopefully, or mainly edit at school. I can't really record at school, but hopefully if I can record at home, then edit at school, then obviously we'll have more of an upload and I can still do daily uploads. Now, if you're really confused what's happening on my channel, go and watch the channel video. I've explained all about it. But to be fair, everything is going to be staying the same until pretty much around late September, really. But apart from that, guys, if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button and that like button. These tips today are going to really help you out. And I've also got another video similar, but it's just 5 things you need to know before Operation Ember. But apart from that, let's just get straight into the video. So guys, starting off on border, as you did see as I did a little intro, all you want to do is come as the attacker. This is probably one of the best spots for the attacker and it works really well. All you want to do is just come rappel straight up into the roof, and that is literally the first step. It's not a step, but you know, it's a little thing that's going to help you out, because if you're not up there, then you can't do it. So you might want to actually do that step. Then from there, all you want to do is just head away to the back, kind of this area here, which I believe is like the kind of joining room between armory and like the offices area. And all you want to do is literally just come over to this point here and be able to vault on top. To get on top, all you have to do is literally just come around this section here, kind of area, and then you want to find a little vault button, which will allow you to vault onto this little green bin. There you go, guys, just like that. From there, once you're in the green bin, what you want to do is something I like to call surfing. This is literally by going against objects, going up and back, sort of like surfing in real life, but except you're kind of going up onto this kind of ledges. So guys, something like this, you just want to get around, make your kind of way up, and you should have some vault signs in a minute, making sure you do it, and obviously you can stay at the right point, and when you do get some vault signs, you want to use those to get up. Now you have to make sure you do get this little vault sign around that area here, and you have to make sure you do it when you're kind of high up. So it's kind of like your chest is high up, and as you can see, I nearly had it, but you just got to make sure you do get it correctly. And when you do get that, I keep saying do a lot, I know, I apologize, but when you do get it, and eventually you can push yourself up, and then that's the way you want to be able to do it. There you go, guys. Once you're at this point here, you kind of want to push your way up, and then from here get a vault onto there like you've just seen. It's all about pushing yourself, and then from there you can literally just go around this area and be nicely done. Now, the best part about this is when you're in these kind of little spots, it's nicely done because you can get into that kind of area there. You can throw stuff through, it's a lot easier, and I believe if there's any other ways and angles, then you can see down there very well. Now, unfortunately, I am Ash, but for instance, if I had a grenade, I'd fire it down. It's a perfect little area to throw the grenade down, because when you're down there, you can't really see through and will get that angle. But around these areas here, again, there's still nice little hiding spots. You can use them if you want to play like custom games, hide from your friends, anything like that. Really, they're just really good, and I definitely recommend using them. Now, maybe if you wanted to maybe try and like do some parkour, you could probably fall onto that, get onto there somehow. I'm not too sure, but that's just one of the spots I thought I'd show you before Operation Ember. So guys, the next spot is going to be on Clubhouse. I've already showed this in one of my videos before, but I thought again, I'd show it. Kind of obviously the Operation Ember. Everyone's seen it before, but there's another method to do it with a mirror, but I might show that at a later date. First of all, literally just throw your impact grenade there, get your other one, throw it around that height there, shooting out this top so you don't get pushed off at all, because we noticed in my last video, that's a big problem we had. Then from there, all you want to do is just trim it off, give yourself a little gap so you can actually get in between the wall and vault onto this little bit of wood. That's a little tip I recommend, but making sure you do keep a bit of ammo, because again, like in the last video, we had trouble with that. All you want to do again is just obviously make sure you've got that area, because if you haven't got that area at all, then you just can't vault at all. It's just annoying to have those little things in the way, but as soon as you do get it and you can get that angle and vault on top, like you've just seen there, you want to make sure above you, you can run and stand up so you can see how stood, and all you got to do is just run at this white bit, vault at the same time, and boom, you're in the spot. It's a very easy, takes 2 seconds to do, and that's probably the best attempt I've done it in. That was first try, no cuts at all, and to be fair, you saw how easy it is, just making sure you get that kind of bit above you, all taken away so you don't get pushed down when you vault onto this bit here. But guys, that's it. It's a very nice spot. You can cover the stairs, you can cover the corridor, you can cover anyone coming in and out of that room, and also because this room's open, it's a nice little rotation hole between this bomb room and that bomb room over there. So again guys, it's a very good cover, and no one's going to expect you up here because you're so high up. But apart from that, that is the second spot. I don't want to cover it for too long, but let's move on to the third. Now guys, the second spot is going to be on Chalet. It's a very simple spot and a little tip for you to use. Again, I've covered this in a video ages ago, but very uncommonly used in the game. Now, I recommend using Cade because of his pistol. His pistol is very solid, and to be fair, the best way to do it is by defending the trophy in kitchen area. First of all you want to do is actually go on top of the desk. Then once you're on top of the desk, all you want to do is just shoot out a hole. You can hit it out, but I'm literally just shooting out just to get that nice little angle so I know where I'm going to be shooting. I might actually use my other gun for now quickly, just, open it up. So that's the hole I'm going to open up, but it doesn't have to be that big at all. Then from here, you can be standing up, crouch. So if I'm going to go crouch to get me more protection, I'm just going to shoot at that bottom bit as well. But from here, you can see straight through to one of the spawns. This is one of the spawns that are very key because a lot of them, kind of like diamond, platinum players, they spawn in this direction because there's their spawn peeking. But if they come out in the right direction under the helicopter, boom, there's an easy little headshot going right at their head. It's a nice little spot. You've got the protection, so if they see you before you see them and they start shooting at you, this bomb is going to give you a lot of protection around the chest area, and it's going to be very hard to hit you. So your head's kind of like a pixel, and to be fair, because you're so far away and you've got that nice kind of magnifying scope on this pistol, and it's so powerful, then it's going to be very easy kills for you. But guys, this is what I mean. I'm going in the direction of where the actual kind of window is. As you can see, the window is right there. They spawn in this direction. You can either spawn this side or that side. No matter what, some people literally just come straight from this side. If you're obviously defending the kitchen in that area, as soon as I come to this area here, I'm dead. I'm shot straight away. And to be fair, I'm not going to notice that this has been open at all. The tree kind of covers it, and like I said earlier, you're not going to see it. You're going to get shot, and it's a lovely little spawn peak. And I always use it when I do play this game. But apart from that, I don't want to cover it too much, and like I said, let's just move on to the fourth spot. Next, guys, for the fourth spot, I recommend being Rook. It's really up to you, but I'm using because his gun's good. You can use whatever gun, but I like to use the Rook, obviously, because you've got the impact grenades as well, and I definitely recommend using the impact grenades. For this, it's going to be a little spawn peak run out, so it's kind of have to be accurate with your aim. I haven't got any like sights to me right now, but I'm just going to be showing you the spots what to do. So really, we're going to go straight downstairs into the garage section, which you should be defending. You can do as an either or, but if you're defending, it works a lot better. Then once you are down here, all you want to do is get your impact grenades, shoot it out, and come to the point where you can run through. Now, as soon as you can run through, you might be able to have to vault over that or something, but make sure you've got a friend that is ready to reinforce as soon as you come back in. All you want to do is literally run out, hop on top of that van, and look straight to your right. This is going to be the tip, or the left is up to you, but I'm going to show you now. So going straight out, all you want to do is run. By the time you're over here and you get to that point, literally you're on the aim, everyone spawns there, they run down that area, and that is the best part, because by the time you're onto that car and you're seeing them, then you aren't detected. And by the time you do the kill, you're detected, you can run back in, and by the time I run back in, my friend has started to reinforce and they just can't get you. It's really up to you. If you really wanted to start the round, you can go up onto the van again and go to the left. But just be careful, because if you've got less kind of area and aim, and to be fair, they might get you first because it's just harder to get that kind of view. And obviously a longer distance to get there as well, but still, it works well, but I recommend doing that at a later time when the round has started, maybe like 2 seconds when the round has started. But really, that is the full spot. I'm not covering it for long, that is it, and now let's move on to the fifth and final spot. Now guys, the next spot is going to be in Kafe, and it's going to take place down in the kitchen. I recommend taking Gavira, someone like that with being impact grenades or a C4, but I'm using Gavira because she's quite small and nimble and can get into this spot very well, but it's going to be based down in kitchen, like I said area, on the rework. So what we're going to do is just go down to the kitchen and I'll meet you there. Once you are down in the kitchen area, all you really want to do is just come over to this little spot here where you've kind of got these like tubs. Get your impact grenade and literally just throw it straight at those tubs, making sure you don't take too much damage, but you may do if you're a bit close. It's hard to do, but fair enough. Once you do this, you're going to be sick and safe inside and no one will see you. The best way to do it is literally by going prone, or not really. The best way is not to go prone, is literally by going stand up, going into that prone bit, and then literally pushing at the same time, so you kind of skip it, wiggling your way in. It's kind of like a stodgy little kind of jammy little barrier, but as soon as you wiggle your way in, you can get there really well, then you can get straight into that area, but it just takes a few times and just pushing yourself at the same time. But as you can see there, I got a bit of progress when going prone. It takes time, like I said, but hopefully I'll get it soon and I'll come back to you. There you go, guys, I'm straight in. It's kind of like a sort of like jam almost, like it's hard to get through and you literally get stuck. But once you're in, you put your legs back, you can be hidden really well, or you can just go to the side and you're very hidden. It's the best part about it. So for instance, you're playing a secure area, you could be an attacker doing this, or you could literally be a defender hiding, holding a secure area, or if it's bomb, you can be hiding, wait for them to plant like a ninja defuse, wait for them to be in that corner, shoot them, go back into it, they're not going to know where you are, and it's a perfect spot. You can even watch this area here, just make sure your legs are back so they don't stick up too much, obviously that will give you a position away. But even at an angle, you can cover that doorway. Again, that's a very, very nice little angle, no one's going to suspect you're down there, and it's super OP. All you got to do is get out, you just go prone and straight back out. But like showing that angle there, they're not going to notice you down there. They'll think you're part of the map like some sort of box, confectionery, whatever. But you know, it's really weird. But really, that was the 5th and final spot. I hope you did enjoy. That was 5 spots or tips and tricks before Operation Emberize that you do need to know, and I definitely recommend using. Apart from that, if you're new around here, subscribe, like, turn on notifications, and apart from that, and until next time, guys, see ya.